Chicago weather this evening. Currently as low as 7 degrees, but being on the lakefront, that chill coming in makes it 0 degrees, so makes it feel like it's 0 degrees Celsius here in the Lake City. These two sides have met 3 times previously. Well, that hasn't been for 9 years, when they last met in a friendly in 2017, drawing 3-3. Although Mexico overall have won more games against Belgium throughout the years. They beat them 1-0 for the first time they met. That was at World Cup 1970 on June 11th. Mexico came away with a 1-0 win. Since then, Mexico then met Belgium in World Cup 86, came away as 2-1 victors there. They met twice more in a World Cup in 1998 in France. Two sides drew 2-2. And then, as I mentioned, the most recent tie 8.5 years ago, Belgium 3, Mexico 3 in an international friendly. We are about to get underway here in Chicago. No Romelu Lukaku, he's gone home with injury, but this Belgian side still full of talent. Yuri Tielemans, Premier League winning and FA Cup winning midfielder with Leicester City. And of course Kevin De Bruyne now plying his trade at Napoli. As we have the handshakes between the captains and the referees, we've had a look at both sets of subs benches. Guillermo Ochoa is on the subs bench for Mexico, so if he is to come on, he will make his 152nd appearance for Mexico, and maybe his first ever goal for his country. Although with him being a goalkeeper, maybe slightly unlikely. We also got our VAR referees this evening watching over in Chicago. Referee in all green, about to blow his whistle, and we are about to get underway in the USA. The Mexican players in a huddle beforehand. No referee in the middle of this one, unlike Chelsea a couple of weeks ago. And they are in all white with red trim down the shorts. 3 stripes facing downwards. Goalkeeper in all blue. And the outfield players have green socks. Belgium in dark red, and with yellow trim, especially across the shoulders. Referee looking at his watch, blows his whistle, and Belgium get underway. Ball goes back 20 yards in the central channel. Crossfield pass through to the left-hand side, headed infield and intercepted by Mexico as they try and work the ball forward, but Belgium win it back over on their left-hand side. De Kuiper tries to play it forward, has to go back over into their own half, into the centre of their own, or into the centre circle with Ngoy. De Winter flicks it to the left-hand side. De Kuiper picks it up on the left wing, back to Ngoy, halfway inside the Belgium half, as he drifts close to the 18-yard box on the left-hand side and opts to give it back to Matt Sells on the edge of the 6-yard box. Flicks to his centre right back, that being De Winter. Drifts forward out of the 18-yard box, plays it forward 20 yards. It's a loose pass and intercepted by Mexico in the middle of the field. Jimenez flick the ball out to the left-hand side as they try and play it forward with Quinones on the edge of the 18-yard box. Has to cut inside onto his right foot, cuts it back onto his left. Trying to twist past 2 Belgian defenders, plays it inside 20 yards, chip pass over the top, looking for Quinones again. He tries to flick it in, and Sells does just about keep hold of it, and it nearly dribbled underneath him and into the back of the net. Within the first minute, Mexico with the first half chance of the game so far. Matt Sells in all blue this evening. The ball went under Matt Sells' legs as Quinones tried to flick it into the 6-yard box, and he was able to get his body on top of it and underneath it. And Belgium win a free kick halfway inside their own half on this right-hand side. with Luca Bacchio brought down. He'll be taken quickly by Castagna. Flick back 10 yards to De Winter. Playing out to the right hand side to Castagna again. Flicks it back into the 18-yard box, and he's in the central right back position. Ball flicked forward up over halfway. Headed back into Belgium's half, but Belgium still have it on his near side with Luca Bacchio. Crowded out by 3 Mexico players, though, as they try and win it. Work down this right hand side, Belgium. Openda fouled. Luca Bacchio wins it back, and Mexico win the ball back off him and have to go all the way back to Rangel inside the 6-yard box. It's played into the right hand corner. They nearly play themselves into trouble, Mexico, as they try and play the ball down the right hand side. And Belgium win it back and flick it back inside the Mexico half. Halfway inside of it, and that's sent to the left hand channel. So they try and play themselves out of trouble and play themselves right back into it again. Mexico have the ball back just in front of their own penalty box, 25 metres out. Now working the ball from right to left as Vasquez moves forward, urges the attackers to run forward, has to cut the ball back inside, finds Montez, captain this evening for Mexico, plays it back square to the right to Vasquez, then finds Sanchez, who opts to give it back to his central right back defender. Ball moving forward with Montez, halfway to the Mexico half. Crossfield pass out to the right hand side this time, headed away by De Kuiper. Roll all the way out for a throw in to Mexico, 5 metres or 5 yards inside the Belgium half. So it's flicked back inside, and Mexico can reset in their own half. Vasquez on the halfway line on the left hand side looks to move forward, drifts into Belgium's half, plays it down to his left to Fidalgo, plays it back inside to Mexico's half. They try and work their way down the right hand side this time, halfway inside the Belgian half. Under pressure, plays it back to the halfway line, flicks it back inside their own half this time, and back to, from Montez to Vasquez, just on the halfway line, trying to move the ball forward, finding Gallardo. There's a nice ball inside looking for Jimenez, but it rolls underneath him, and Belgium can now look to hit on the counter-attack. There's a foul there just inside the centre circle. They're trying to move the ball forward. Openda was upended by Lira, just coming in from behind him, and he had his arms wrapped around him. Not quite a wrestling move to bring to the ground, but enough to uphold his movement. But Mexico can now break, looking to break forward, looking for the pass for Jimenez, but it's cut out just outside the 18-yard box. Now they can move forward down this right-hand side. It's Luca Bacchio feeds it back to his right back, but Mexico went it back on the halfway line, and now they can try and push forward here with Lira. Ball played forward 20 yards. Back to Lira, played centrally instead. So they try and one touch past the ball. Nice little cut inside on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to hit it on his right foot. It falls to Jimenez, but it's only as far as the left back, and it goes all the way across goal. And it just about misses the oncoming attacker down the right-hand side, that being Pineda. As the ball was flicked in by Gallardo, 10 yards away, whipped it in towards the far post, looking for Pineda. And here's the earlier incident where the ball trickled underneath Matt Sells. And he just about got his body on top of it before it crept over the line. Nottingham Forest goalkeeper holding firm in the first few minutes. And the referee just telling Belgium to retake their free kick again. It's on the edge of the 6-yard box. Played it back to Matt Sells from the left into the central position. Back down to left. All hooked up towards the halfway line. One back by Mexico, but losing out. So Belgium still have it on the left-hand side, just inside their own half, but over on their right-hand side, Mexico can keep it in play. A loose pass forward gives it back to Belgium, then back to Mexico again with another loose pass forward. Back into the centre circle. They try and move it forward. Back in it goes to Montez inside the centre circle. Pass forward 20 metres. Driving forward here, Mexico, towards the 18-yard box. Cutting inside, drifting it out to left-hand side, but it's cut out. And not cleared very well. They still have it back with Witzel, Belgium. And they flick out to the right-hand side to Castagna. Ball hooked up over halfway, looking for Openda, but it's over the top of him. Rolls all the way through to Rangel, who's inside the... well, miles out of his own goal, about halfway inside his own half. Finds Vasquez, then Montez on the edge of the centre circle. As Mexico definitely look more threatening so far. Vasquez in the centre right channel. Plays the ball down to his left-hand side, finding Gallardo. Plays the ball forward, 10 yards. Mexico find themselves edged back ever so slightly up to the halfway line. There's Quinones, the crossfield passing for a run. It falls to Jimenez. He brings it down. Mexico on the edge of the box, having a shot, and it's blocked. And it will trickle all the way through to Matt Sells. Shot from Gutierrez, ricocheting off Ngoy. Belgium trying to play their way out the back again. Ball forward from Castagna, looking for Openda, headed away by Vasquez. And headed forward again, but Belgium win it back with Witsel. Flicks that to the right-hand side, finding Castagna. Into the edge of the box with De Winter, back to Sells inside the 6-yard box. And he flicks it to Ngoy on the edge of the 18-yard box. Wide to De Kuiper, back to Ngoy in the corner. Forward 40 yards, it's a long pass forward, looking for Openda. He rolls the ball through the attacking Mexico's legs. Now they can break forward with De Bruyne, driving forward out to the right-hand side. Cross in is low, and it goes out for a throw-in on the near side. As Luca Baggio trying to whip the ball in towards the far post. Castagna with the throw-in. Looking for a longer option, but Luca Baggio has a shorter one. No real movement from Belgium. Back to Castagna, looking to whip the ball in, but has to opt back to his centre-back De Winter, then into the centre circle to Ngoy, then De Kuiper under pressure. Back to Ngoy again, and Belgium from a promising position go all the way back to Matt Sells inside the D, under pressure from Jimenez. A low boosted ball forward, and it runs all the way through to Rangel. In the wintry conditions in Chicago, 8.5 on the clock. Mexico 0, Belgium 0. Belgium with the, or Mexico with the better chances, I should say. Ball with Vasquez, 10 yards from the halfway line, pushing forward up over halfway on the left-hand side. Flicks it to his left, finding Gallardo. Back to Vasquez on the halfway line. Shifts the ball across into the middle, finding Montes. Then to Sanchez. Ball out to the right-hand side again, finding Quinones, who's brought down. The referee does eventually give away a free kick, or blow for the free kick on, for a foul on Pineda. And it was a foul from De Kuiper, just clipping him from behind. And it'll be a foul, a free kick to the home side, which they shifted up to the right-hand side. Just looking back on a replay on the foul, did go down quite easy there, did Pineda. Ball in the centre left-hand channel. Vasquez flicks it into the middle to Montes. Looking to play the ball forward, does so by 30 yards. Still attacking here, Mexico. They shift the ball out to the left-hand side. Here's Quinones looking to shift the ball inside, but it's cleared away by Witsel. Not a great clearance, but Belgium is still able to get away with it. No Pender can push forward, but he's brought down. Referee says play on, and then the ball runs all the way through to Rangel. So he brought back for a free kick to Mexico. A free kick to Belgium, I should say, sorry. I saw a foul in the earlier play, and it was actually on Luca Baggio, who was brought down from behind, I think by Quinones. He's been given a yellow card as well, first yellow of the evening for a friendly. It's not something you really want to be doing. Quinones confirmed to be given a yellow card by the referees. The pictures just show that. So Belgium have a free kick. It's inside the centre circle, 1 yard in Mexico's half. They flick it out to the centre left-hand channel, out to De Kuiper on the left-hand side. It's a fizz ball across to De Winter in that centre right-hand channel on halfway. Ball played forward, finding Luca Baggio. Plays the ball centrally. It's a loose pass again, and Mexico win it back. Now with Jimenez. Drops the ball back 2 yards and 5. And it goes all the way back to Rangel inside the 18-yard box. It's a short pass out to the central left position. Out to the left-hand side. They try and push forward with Gallardo. He's put the ball into the corner under pressure from Openda. Ball is cleverly played back to Rangel, and he can shift the ball forward 30 yards. One back by Belgium, but the header forward is one back by Mexico. And they try and shift the ball out to their right-hand side. One back by Belgium. It's shifted all the way back into their own half. Halfway inside. Over to the left-hand side this time. 10 yards away from the halfway line. De Kuyper flicks it forward for Witsel, gives it back to De Kuyper. Inside it goes to Ngoy, and across to Winter. So he plays the ball forward, 15 yards inside his own half. Long ball up over the top, looking for the run of Goetz, and he'll push his attacking counterpart out of play. Going to be a foul to Mexico. It's actually Timothy Castagna, the culprit this time. The Fulham right back, as he was trying to win the ball of Vasquez. Just a hand in the back of Vasquez, and maybe went over a little bit easily, but the referee had given a foul for it. And Rangel will take it right in this left-hand corner, 10 yards away from his own goal. It's a long pull down the line from him, up over halfway, one back by Belgium, headed forward. Luca Baggi on the left-hand side, flicks it inside. They try and work the space out into this left-hand side this time. Ball played out to the right-hand side. De Winter to Castagna. Back to De Winter again. 25 yards away from the halfway line. Square to Ngoy. Having to circle back round. Goes back to Sells on the edge of the 18-yard box. Plays the ball out diagonally to Ngoy again. He drives forward. Finds De Kuyper. Ball chips over the top. Played centrally. Headed back by Mexico, but one back by Belgium. Now they can push forward with Witsel out to the right-hand side. Looking for the run of Luca Baggio. Finding him on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to get into the box. Nice little pass in, cleared away. Only as far as Castagna on the edge of the box on the right-hand side. Flicks it back inside, finding De Bruyne. He shifts onto his right foot, but a pass played forward, looking for Castagna's blocks. And now Mexico can look to push forward themselves. Raul Jimenez is held up. Ball is actually rifled towards Rangel and is tipped up into the goal by him, but the referee had already blown his whistle, and it's a free kick to the home side. As Raul just held up by De Winter. And that's what gives away the free. The manager asking for a yellow card on De Winter. In the meantime, we have restarted. Mexico pushing forward, 15 yards inside their own half, just shy of the halfway line. Gallardo shifts it back to Montes. Ball into the centre of their own park. Back to Montes again on the left-hand side, finding Gallardo. Plays the ball inside, brought down by Jimenez. Shifted back to Gallardo again. So try and work and find a hold down this left-hand side here, Mexico. In this centre left-hand channel, Captain Montes pushing forward, 5 yards short of the halfway line, driving over halfway, under pressure from Openda. Shifts the ball out to the left-hand side, finding Gallardo. Ball played down the line, looking for Pineda. He's brought down. It's a throw into Mexico's Quinones, who tries to win the ball. He's already on a yellow card. He's got to be careful, even in a friendly. Quinones just a little push in the back on him from De Winter. Nothing given, and the referee waves play. Well, it was a throw in and his wave play on. Ball out on Mexico's right hand side under a lot of pressure, having to play the ball back inside their own 18-yard box. They had the ball deep in Belgium's half, and they've had to play out from the back and refresh with Montes out to Sanchez on the right hand side. Back to Montes inside the middle, halfway inside their own half, as Vasquez drifts across into the centre left position, looking to ping the ball long but has no options. Plays it forward to Gallardo, feeds it inside, 10 yards inside their own half. Mexico, inside Belgium's half I should say. Cross fast, looking for the run of Jimenez, and it'll run all the way through, and it'll be collected by Sells, as Jimenez couldn't get his foot underneath across from Quinones. He's looking dangerous already, is Raul Jimenez. Ball flicked out to De Kuyper on the left-hand side, looking to push forward, 10 yards inside their own half. Belgium not really had any chances so far, and haven't looked as dangerous as the hosts. Ball out to the right-hand side. Castagna, 10 yards inside his own half, has to shift the ball back another 15. Back to De Winter, and crossfield pass into the central channel to Ngoy. Halfway inside their own half. Witsel back to Ngoy again. Ball goes back to Matt Sells on the penalty spot, more or less. Ngoy left-hand side again. And Ngoy plays the ball in centrally. Tielemans driving forward into the centre circle. His pass forward was blocked, and Mexico can now push forward. So try and play the ball back inside the centre circle, but it's cut out again. And now Belgium can reset. They drift into Mexico's half. Ball played forward, looking to play the ball down into the 18-yard box. Finding Openda. It's a shot from Openda, which is saved from the right-hand side. And I think the referee is also going to stop play, as Openda in the process was offside. So first real attack for Mexico. Openda in the process, just a yard or two, slipping in behind Gallardo and Vasquez. So, attempts which won't go down, as he was in an offside position. Ball played forward from goalkeeper Rangel. One back by Belgium with Castagna on the right hand side. He loses out. Now Mexico can break with Jimenez on the edge of the box on the left hand side, cutting in centrally. The pass forward looking for Quinones was cut out by Castagna. He's complaining to the referee that he was fouled in the process. He gives away a corner. Mexico get their first of the evening. Be played in from their left hand side. It's most likely going to be an in-swinging corner. Ball hand up in the air. It's played in towards the near post. It runs all the way through, and the ball is in the back of the net. Mexico do get the lead, and it's Sanchez that scores. Belgium not quite ready at the corner. The ball falls to the far post, and Jorge Sanchez, the PAOK right back, gives Mexico the lead here in Chicago. And you can't say it hasn't been coming. The first 20 minutes have been all Mexico. As the ball came through the corner, came all the way through a mass of players in the near post, takes a deflection of Quinones back to Sanchez at the far post. Quinones in an onside position, and it just squeezes in at the near post through a diving Matt Sells, who will be disappointed. And Mexico, they won't be, they'll be happy. Mexico 1, Belgium 0. We are back underway. Sanchez getting involved in the action, giving away a free kick immediately. 35 yards away from their own goal. Came charging in on Yuri Tielemans. Mexico need to be careful, otherwise they're going to get more names in the book. And Quinones having a chat with the referee. Jimenez getting involved as well, as is Pineda. And it's Lira who's being spoken to by the referees. Definitely Sanchez came charging in on Goetz. No other action given, then just the free kick. If there's any player you don't want to see standing over it as a Mexico fan, it is Kevin De Bruyne. It's a two-man wall, slap bang in the middle of the field. 35 metres out, plays it short to Castagna, gives it back to De Bruyne, plays the ball forward out to the left-hand side, ball chipped into the box towards the far post, headed up and not quite away, still in the box. Mexico just about get rid of it. Ball played deep and then booted out towards the halfway line. Jimenez is there to get involved, but Mexico, or Belgium, get it back. It's actually Pineda who was the furthest man forward for Mexico. Belgium have it and push forward slowly. Chip ball up and a long ball up over the top. Kept in on the left hand side. 30 yards away from goal, drifting backwards. Ball played forward into De Bruyne. He pushes forward, 10 yards, flicks that to the left-hand side by another 15 yards, cutting inside, dancing, juking forward. Witsel picks it up, flicks that to the left-hand side. To Goetz, he picks it up again, has Witzel as a short option, goes back to the halfway line. And back to De Winter. Flicks it out to the right-hand side to Castagna. Under pressure from Quinones. Plays it forward to Luca Bacchio, and he loses the ball. And Mexico can reset on this near side. Looking to push forward with Lira. Back he goes to Vasquez. Just in front of the 18-yard box. Shifts and moves it out to the left-hand side to Gallardo. And even further back to Vasquez, who's just outside the penalty box. It's a long ball booted forward out towards Jimenez. Comes off his compatriot at Fulham. Castagna last. It's a throw in. I think it might be a throw in. I think it might have come off Jimenez last. Belgium had the ball in hand. Just looking back on the replay. Sanchez just first touch hitting the ball with more than a hope than anything else, as we're having a cooling break, which when the weather is 8 degrees outside I don't think is a wise move, but players are taking on fluids. Of course, this is what is going to happen during the World Cup. In a few months' time, halves more or less split into 4, with the cooling break happening in warmer climates. Chicago not one of them. I think with a stadium as big as Soldier Field that maybe they'd want to have a couple of World Cup games in there. Both sides taking instructions from their coaching sides, the coaching staff I should say. Of course, this is the last international friendly for both sides before domestic football starts up again on the weekend. It's FA Cup action for the English sides. So no football for Castagna or for Jimenez. Fulham knocked out of the FA Cup in the last round. And here's how the other fixtures have taken place so far in the friendlies involving sides that are hosting the World Cup this year. USA played Portugal earlier on this afternoon. They lost 2-0 to the Portuguese. And Canada, whose game was delayed due to lightning in the area, they kicked off just after this one. It's meant to be a 12:30 kickoff. They're currently 0-0 with Tunisia. And 2 other friendlies happening at this time. Argentina are 4-0 up against Zambia, and that one's about to finish. And Brazil are 1-0 up against Croatia with 25 minutes left to play of that one. They are back underway. Sells, flicks the ball out to the central left-hand channel. Flicks it out to Kuiper. Under pressure, has to cut inside. It's a hopeful ball forward. One back by Mexico. Quinones looks to flick it out to the right-hand side. Flicks it backwards instead. Still with the ball here. Mexico flicked out to the right-hand side to Sanchez. Looking to play it back inside his own half. Being chased back into his own half as he gives the ball to Vasquez. It's a crossfield pass from him. Out from the right to the left. Brought down by Gallardo. Chested down. Played the ball inside. Looking to flick it back inside is Fidelago. He has to track back into his own half though. Ball with Vasquez in that centre left channel, up over the halfway line. Flicks it out to the left hand side again, finding Fidelago. Under pressure, flicks the ball inside. Lira out to the right hand side, finding Sanchez. Flicks it back inside. Fidelago again under pressure, hunted down by this Belgium side. Give away a free kick. It's Yuri Tielemans this time the culprit. Just a bit too heavy footed. Fidelago just came barreling in. To be fair, the Mexican midfielder did make the most of it. Ball out on the left hand side. Gallardo, ball chipped up over the top looking for the runner Jimenez. He chests it down, flicks out to the left hand side. Sort of great pass from him. One back by Belgium. Back to Matt Sells. Out to this right hand side, deep in their own half. Ball pushed forward up towards the halfway line. One back by Mexico. Openda not getting his body in front of the ball. And Gallardo has it just in front of his just in front of the halfway line. Ball shifted backwards to Vasquez. And that centre left channel. Plays the ball inside over the halfway line. Looking to push forward is Quinones. Flicks it out to the right hand side. Charging forward back to Quinones. 25 yards out. Shot from distance. And it's just wide of the left hand post. The ball is poked back towards goal by Jimenez while the ball had gone out of play. I think even that didn't go in. Quinones currently plans his trade out with Al Quadsaya. Not that far away. Only a couple of yards wide of the left-hand post. Belgium really struggling as they lose the ball again on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's Jimenez, plays the ball forward. Quinones again, cleared away. Headed out towards Quinones on the left-hand side of the box. One back, looking to shift the ball inside. Does do so. Poor pass by Lira. Belgium win it back, and now they can hit them on the counter-attack. Driving forward is Kevin De Bruyne. Plays the ball forward, looking for Luca Bacchio, and it's cut out by Mexico. And they have it on this near side now. Fidalago drifting forward up over the halfway line. Jimenez drives forward now. Flicks the ball out to the left-hand side. Quinones back to Fidalago again. Halfway inside the Belgium half. Ball crossed in towards the edge of the 18-yard box on the right-hand side. Flicked back inside, looking to push forward and double their advantage on the right-hand side of the box. Ball cut back by 10 yards. Forward again on the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball played down the line by Mexico, right into the corner. Sanchez looks to flick the ball in towards the near post, but it goes out of play for a corner to Mexico as we're about to enter the half an hour mark. It has been all Mexico so far. Corner to be taken by Gutierrez. Of course, Mexico in their group have South Africa, South Korea, and the Czech Republic, who qualified last night. Corner from the right-hand side. Sanchez in there looking for a second. Vasquez and Gallardo in as well. Ball crossing towards the near post. Headed away, doesn't be the first offender. Witzel clears it out, but Mexico still have it on the halfway line. Lira, the last man back, decides to track back and give it to Vasquez, who's deep inside his own, well, up high in his own half. Flicks the ball out to the left-hand side, finding Fidalago, who's tracked back to left back position. Back to Rangel it goes. Receives the ball, pressure, has to get rid of it quickly. Does do so out to the right-hand side. Ball flicked up over Belgium, over the halfway line into Belgian territory, and is whacked out of play for a throw-in to the home side. 29 minutes on the clock if you're just joining us. Mexico are 1-0 up thanks to a goal from Sanchez. Just outside their own 18-yard box. Vasquez pushes forward, drifting into the left-hand central channel, flicks it back inside. As the ball is moved out to the left-hand side, Gallardo just about keeps it in play. Nice little flick back, looking for Quinones. Brings it down, keeps the ball on the twist. Just to cut it back inside. De Bruyne comes crashing in. Lira goes down. Referee gives a free kick eventually to Mexico. Taken quickly. Ball from Fidalago. Looks to shift it to Gallardo. Then cuts it back inside again. Nice little flick pass again down the right-hand side. Mexico looking to break as they cut the ball back inside again. Beating defender. Play the ball into Jimenez. He cuts it back to Quinones, who can't get it through the defence. And Belgium just about get it away. Luca Bacchio playing himself into trouble. Nice little flick back pass to Tielemans, and now they can look to break forward down this left-hand side. With Goetz flicks it back to De Kuiper, 20 yards inside their own half, back into the central channel, finding Ngoy, then across to De Kuiper, and then played forward to De Bruyne. So try and move the ball forward in triangles out to the left-hand side. Ngoy up forward to De Kuiper on the left-hand side. Back to Ngoy it goes. 20 yards inside their own half. No real forward movement from Belgium. Ball played forward to De Kuiper. Flicked inside. De Bruyne inside the centre circle. Shifts the ball forward out to the right-hand side. Looking to drift backside is Luca Bacchio. As the ball is on the edge of the 18-yard box, they try to push forward with Goetz, but it's cut out this time by Vasquez. And they try and push forward down the right-hand side of Sanchez. He's brought down. As Goetz goes in on him, brings him down. As the ball's flicked out to him by Sanchez. It was actually Pineda who was fouled on that right-hand side. So Mexico get their free kick and decide to play it backwards. Vasquez inside the D, pushes forward in the central right position, plays it down to the left. Finding Gallardo, shifts the ball inside, nice little turn from Lira, looking to shift out to the right-hand side, cross ball out to the right-hand side. Driving forward here is Pineda, shifts it back across and decides to go back 20 yards. They try and shift the ball forward. He had to get past De Kuiper, decided it wasn't a good option to do that, and now they recycle and push the ball forward with Vasquez out to the left-hand side. This time with Gallardo. Plays the ball forward for Quinones. Can't keep hold of it. Mexico get the ball. Belgium put the ball out for a throw-in deep inside their own half. Ball had come off of De Winter last. And he's been a bit cheeky with the ball there. 18 yards away from Belgium's goal. Mexico got to throw back 25 yards to Vasquez. On that left-hand side, back on the halfway line, goes back to Vasquez on the left-hand side, plays it inside. Quinones flicks it onto Jimenez, receives it back on the 1-2. Inside it goes. Jimenez again can't get it out of his feet. He tries to shift the ball across, then decides to keep hold of it, twists and turns, flicks the ball to the right-hand side on the edge of the box. Low cross in is cleared, and Belgium look to get it away. Nice little turn, but they win it back on the edge of the 18-yard box. Step overs didn't help them. Ball crossed in towards the far post. Jimenez is there. Quinones' shot is blocked, and Belgium can get it clear out to the halfway line. Pinged back into the 18-yard box again. Not dealt with, and there's a foul in there. Referee's blown his whistle. Can't quite see what it was given for, though. Was it an offside in the process? Quinones with the shot blocked by Castagna. Mexico fans in the crowd loving what they're seeing so far. The ball goes all the way back into the 6-yard box, and the free kick taken by Sells, which he can push forward up towards the halfway line. One back by Mexico. They try and shift the ball inside. They try and claim for handball, which they're going to get, and they'll get a free kick just inside their own half on the central left-hand side, as the Mexico fans waving in the stands at Soldier Field. Ball inside to Vasquez on the halfway line, shifted across to Montes, then to Sanchez on the right-hand side under pressure, goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. The ball rolls into the 18-yard box. The ball chipped up high into the central position, looking for Jimenez. He volleys the ball up to the right-hand side, still with Mexico in the middle of the park, just shy of the centre circle, flicked out to the right-hand side. One touch pass forward to try and break down this right-hand side again. This time with Fidelago, but he loses out. But there's a bit of pinball going on as Belgium won it, gave it back to Mexico, and then they gave it back to Belgium again. De Kuiper's on their left-hand side, deep inside their own half, with just under 11 minutes to go without any added on time. Castagna on the right-hand side. It's a loose pass from him. Picked up by Quinones. Now Jimenez driving forward. Nice little cut pass into the 18-yard box. Falls to Quinones again, and it's collected by Sells. It's a wicked shot by Quinones under pressure. And straight into the arms of Matt Sells. And of course, he'll have a lot to keep himself busy while when he heads back to Nottingham Forest. It's a lovely pass from Jimenez in the build-up as well. But the shot was just lacking from Quinones, trying to get it into the curl it into the right-hand corner, but it's straight into the arms of the Belgian goalkeeper Sells, and Castagna was hurt in the process further up the play. And that's why there's a bit of a break in play so far, as Timothy Castagna has had a decent season with Premier League side Fulham. And of course, European hopefuls for this season. Belgium will be momentarily down to 10 men as Castagna gets treatment before he's allowed back onto the field of play. Yuri Tielemans, of course, already playing European football with Aston Villa. He was talking to the referee as we're about to get back underway again. Sells with the restart, out to the right-hand side. It's De Winter in the right-back position this time. Ball hooked up long, looking for Openda. Headed up and away, but chested down by Openda, halfway inside the Mexico half. Can't keep hold of it. And Mexico look to push forward. Gallardo feeding the ball inside, and Openda brings down Vasquez. That's another free kick to Mexico, deep inside their own half on the central left position on the edge of the 18-yard box. We're in the last 10 minutes of the first half. Still Mexico are 1 goal up against Belgium. To be taken by the goalkeeper Rangel. It's a long one from him, up by about 60 yards, headed up and away by Belgian defender De Winter. It's a throw in for Mexico, taken quickly and backwards by Gallardo, up over halfway to Vasquez, under pressure. I look to cut it inside, having to chip the ball up towards Gallardo again, who can't keep the ball in play. A throw in to Belgium on this near side, 10 yards inside their own half. Look to flip the ball inside to Belgium, towards the left hand side, under a lot of pressure on the edge of their own box, shifting the ball up forward 50-60 yards. Openda with trying to flick the ball on, but it's won back by Mexico as the ball is hooked up high out to the left hand side, headed back in by Belgium, and won back by Gallardo. So shift the ball inside to Vasquez, back to Rangel on the edge of the 6-yard box. He chips the ball forward up another 30 yards, looking for Quinones, who heads the ball onto Raul Jimenez on the halfway line, but he loses out. Belgium win it back. They shift the ball out to the left hand side, halfway inside the Mexico half, right on the byline, trying to shift the ball inside, finds De Kuiper, back forward to Goetz, back to De Kuiper again. Witzel feeds the ball inside to De Winter on the halfway line in the centre right hand side this time. It's crossfield pass inside, Openda flicks it forward, finding Tielemans, back to Openda again, who can't keep it under control, and Mexico can push their way forward just inside their own half with Jimenez, but there's a foul in the process. Lira is absolutely furious. He's being beckoned away by the referee. There's a foul from Castagna into the back of Quinones. And that's Timothy Castagna with a yellow card. Or is it Tielemans? Got a camera angle here that's given it to Yuri Tielemans, even though Castagna is the player that committed the foul. Is Tielemans in the book? In the meantime, Jimenez in the central left position, looking to shift the ball forward, looking to bring it down, headed on, runs all the way through, and a run all the way out for a goal kick to Belgium. And just to confirm, it was Tielemans who picked up the yellow card, not Castagna. Must have been for dissent towards the referee. As we're into the last 6 minutes, without added on time. Belgium haven't really had many chances on goal. To try and shift the ball down their left hand side, it's gone out for a throw into Mexico, deep in Belgium's territory. Belgium struggling to play the ball out from the back. Saying that, it's actually been given to Belgium. Castagna on the right hand side, deep inside their own half, penned in by Mexico, trying to play the ball long down the line, flicks the ball inside 15 yards, headed forward, and still with Belgium, but the ball runs out of play. Be another throw in to Belgium, higher up the field this time. Belgium have had no shots on target and have had one touch in the opponent's box. That's how dominant Mexico have been so far. Well, ball played forward by Castagna, ball hooked up back over halfway, headed up by Witzel, back with Mexico though, ball played forward towards Jimenez, halfway inside the Mexico half, he's held up, and De Winter throws his arms in the air in frustration, so he gives away a free kick. After just holding up Raul Jimenez, puts his arms around his waist. And Mexico have a free kick halfway inside the Belgium half, about 40 yards out to the left of centre. It's not one you'd want to have from, but maybe one you want to hook towards the far post. Jimenez in there, so is Montes. To be taken and flicked towards the edge of the 18-yard box, headed back into play, not quite cleared by Belgium, and eventually headed back to Sells, who gathers the ball and rolls it out to his central left-hand side, under pressure inside the 18-yard box, flicks the ball out to De Kuiper, shifts the ball inside, finding De Winter in the central right-hand channel, flicks the ball forward up to the halfway line. Castagna flicks it backwards another 10 yards, ball moved forward inside this time. Tielemans gives it to Ngoy, drifting forward out to the left-hand side, picks it up, looking to push forward inside Mexico territory, 15 yards, finds De Kuiper, back inside, finding De Bruyne. So looks to play it forward, has to flick it out to the central right-hand channel. It's played forward to Castagna, who's always running backwards in those situations. De Winter has to go all the way back to his own goalkeeper, Sells, inside the D. Played forward 5 yards, finding De Winter. Looking to play it forward, 10 yards away from the halfway line. Long ball looking for Openda, who runs all the way through to Rangel. Ball rolled out to the right-hand side of the edge of the 18-yard box. Central right-hand channel, flicked back inside to Vasquez. Then across into the central left-hand channel, out to the left-hand side to Gallardo. Mexico have been in full control so far of this first half. Ball shifted back in to the edge of the 18-yard box and back to Rangel, looking to reset under pressure from Openda. It's a long ball played forward, looking for Jimenez, but they win it back to Belgium with Witsel. Into the centre circle it goes, flicked out to the right-hand side. Castagna plays it forward, back to Witsel again in the central right-hand channel. Out to the right-hand side, finding Bacchio, looking to push forward, look to get past his oncoming attacker in Quinones, who actually wins the throw-in as he flipped the ball back and then tried to move it forward again. Did Bacchio. Ball on this left-hand side. Gallardo taking his time as he looks to throw it inside. Eventually throws it down the line. There's Gallardo. They keep it on that left-hand side. The ball gets flicked into the central right-hand channel. Back to the goalkeeper Rangel. Out back to the right-hand side it goes. On the edge of the 18-yard box, up to the byline. Plays it down to the byline, but one-touch pass backwards, and it pass forward. It comes off a Belgian player over on that left-hand side. So it'll be a throw in to Mexico. Minute and a half left of normal time. So look to throw it back here. Mexico with Sanchez, the goal scorer for the game's only goal so far. That's a Montes. Ball poked forward straight into Tielemans. Out to Castagna, played into the middle, finds Witsel, back to Castagna again, 15 yards inside his own half, plays it forward from the right into the central channel to Witsel, out to the right hand side to De Bruyne, nice little twist and turn, flicks it back inside to Witsel again, ball moved out to the right hand side, Bacchio flicks it inside to De Bruyne, then into the centre circle to Winter, out to Ngoy on the centre left hand channel, finding De Kuiper on the left hand side, under a lot of pressure, has to shift it back 15 yards to Ngoy. Into the 18-yard box to find Sells. Under pressure, plays it forward. Finds De Bruyne, who has to shift it over to the right-hand side this time. In the central right-hand channel on the edge of the box, plays it forward to Castagna. Just about keeps it in. Has to go back to De Winter, who shifts forward. 15 seconds left of the first half. Ball played forward. Intercepted, but Mexico can't keep hold of it inside the Belgium half, and eventually they do. Quinones plays it forward to Jimenez. One touch pass backwards, looking to shift it out to the right hand side. Does do so on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to cross it in. Couple of step overs. Shot on goal is blocked by 3 Belgian defenders. That's by Gutierrez. And eventually there's a foul on rushing Belgium forward. And we have 4 minutes of injury time to play as the board goes up. There's someone pushed over as well. Getting talking to by the referee. It's De Kuiper. Just having a talking to by the official. It will be a free kick to Belgium. 25 yards away from their own goal in that centre left-hand channel, taken quickly by Witsel. Out to the left-hand side and back into Sells. Try and work down the centre right-hand channel this time, just in front of their own penalty box. Move forward 10-15 yards, cut inside, cut De Bruyne short. Have to go back to De Winter again, who's under pressure. Back into Sells again on the 18-yard box. So the ball gets played into Belgium's right-hand corner. It's intercepted, but the ball will run out of play for a goal kick for Belgium, and the away side can breathe a sigh of relief as they nearly play themselves into trouble. Taken quickly into their right-hand corner, Belgium. Ball hooked up long, looking for Openda on halfway. Wins the ball back and shifts it backwards. Ball crossed in to Ngoy, then forward to Kuiper, out to the left-hand side to Gotts. He tries to shift forward, has to shift in sideways, finding Witsel inside Mexico's half. Shifted out to the left-hand side again, looking to push forward, cutting inside. Finding Witsel, ball flicked out to the left, intercepted by Mexico on their right-hand side. Trying to play it forward. Ball was cut out by Belgium, but still with Mexico on this near side this time, as Gallardo drifts forward and plays it back to Vasquez, just in front of the 18-yard box. He played 2 minutes of the 4. Still with Vasquez. Ball hooked long, looking for the run of Gallardo against Castagna into left-hand corner. Castagna's just there to clear the ball out, not quite shepherd it out as he got a touch on it last. Ball back with Castagna, poke forward 40 yards, intercepted by Quininios. He's brought down by Luca Baggio. Referee says play on. They try and play down this near side Belgium, and there's a foul as well from Vasquez. That gives a free kick to Belgium. It's a foul on Tielemans. And we've got under a minute and a half left. Tielemans just getting a shove in the back from Vasquez. Quite a hefty one at that from the Genoa defender, Johan Vasquez. Good flick towards the 18-yard box. Cross goes in, and the shot is just wide. Ball was played back inside the 18-yard box, so right on the very edge of it on the left-hand side. And the shot was always going wide, but it wasn't too far away, maybe 5 yards wide of the post. Always drifting towards the right-hand side. And that's Mexico's, or Belgium's, first shot in this half. Long goal kick taken by Rangel, flicked on by Mexico, and out for a throw-in, although Quininios and Castagna have a bit of a clash. Castagna's got kicked in the ear. Just looking back on it quickly, just a high boot from Quininios. Belgian right back seems to be okay as we're into the last 5 seconds of the half. Ball out in the centre left-hand channel to Ngoy. Flicks it forward to Kuiper, back to Ngoy again. And the referee calls time on the first half, which has been dominated by the home side. Mexico have had 9 shots and 3 of those on target as compared to Belgium's no shots on target, and they did have one right towards the end, but it's been all Mexico in this game so far. The only goal coming from Jorge Sanchez, that came in the 19th minute as the ball was flicked in towards the near post from a corner, went through everyone and fell at the far post to Sanchez, who was there to tuck the ball home and give Mexico the advantage. Maybe a friendly, but these two sides are definitely up for it. Second half to come in 15 minutes time, where it's currently at Soldier Field in Chicago. Mexico 1, Belgium 0. of this friendly between Mexico and Belgium. Both sets of players are out on the field of play in what is a cold spring evening in Chicago, Illinois at Soldier Field. Not quite bare weather, which is what the NFL team call the freezing cold temperatures that teams have to play the Bears in during the winter months. But both sets of players are out on the field of play. I haven't seen any changes as of yet, but if anything, if there are any changes on the field of play, I will let you know as soon as I see them. Gallardo still on the field of play. That's what our angle on the monitors is showing. Matt Sells hasn't been taken off, considering Belgium made 9 changes before this game. Referee all happy to go. Belgium this time playing from right to left in red shirts, black shorts and red socks, and Mexico from left to right in all white, apart from the socks, which are a very dark green. Ball on the left hand side. Durac on the way, ball pushed forward 40 yards, headed away by Castagna. Still with Mexico, halfway inside the Belgium half, out to the left hand side. Quinyanos flicks it inside. Ball goes back another 20 yards. Ball flipped forward towards the edge of the 18-yard box, headed away by Castagna again. Belgium looking to push forward and now can do so. Long ball played forward, headed away by Vasquez, up to the halfway line. One back by Belgium. Eventually Witzel does get hold of it as he pushes forward, blaze the ball off into the centre of the park. Ball looking to find Openda is cut out, but they still have it on this right hand side. Cross, long cross in, it's in the back of the net. 1 minute into the second half, Belgium get their first shot and their first goal. And it comes courtesy of Luca Bacchio, who picks the ball up on the right hand side. Dodi Luca Bacchio is on the edge of the 18-yard box and he whips the ball into the far corner. And Belgium, who looked completely lost in the first half, have come out of the traps flying at the beginning of the second. Just on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's up and over the top of Rangel. And Raul Rangel is stretching at full force for it. It's right into the bottom left-hand corner as it dips up over the top of him. That's a fantastic strike from the Benfica forward, Dodi Luca Bacchio, who gets Belgium back into this one within the first minute of the second half. Mexico 1, Belgium 1. And they're back underway. Ball flicked forward up the left-hand side, headed away up towards the halfway line. Belgium to push forward down their right hand side. Castagna pushes it forward and it's a free kick to Mexico on the halfway line. Ball taken quickly, flicked out to the right hand side, looking for Fidelago. It's cut out by De Kuiper and the ball ricochets off a Belgian forward. I think Goetz puts it up for a throw in. Ball taken and thrown by this near side. Out to the left hand side to Sanchez, flicks inside to Vasquez, pushes forwards. Ball flicked out to Gallardo on the left hand side, 10 yards in front of the halfway line. Shifts it back over the halfway line, finding Vasquez in the middle to Montes. Back goes to the central left hand channel again, 5 yards away from the halfway line. Shifting forward out to left hand side to Gallardo. He plays it back inside again, 10 yards in the Mexico half in the centre left channel. Out to the left hand side, fixing it inside to Lira. He plays it back another 10 yards in the central channel. Ball pushed forward out to the left hand side. Quinonez flicks it forward. Ball up to the halfway, looking to break. Now here comes Raul Jimenez down the left hand channel on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to burst his way through. Cuts it through, he goes down. Referee says play on. Ball ricochets around and bounces out for a goal kick. As it was Jimenez against De Winter. And he did go down eventually, did Raul Jimenez. But the referee it looks as though it came off him last. There was a bit of tussling here. It tries to cross it in and it's often Goy in the end. and then it hits off Jimenez as they break down the right hand side here. Ball played forward towards Openda. He can't get the ball off Lyra. Ball goes back to Rangel under pressure from De Bruyne. Ball flicked forward 20-30 yards. Still with Belgium on their far side. So try and shift the ball across with De Kuiper in the central left hand channel. Inside to Witsel. Back to De Kuiper. He cuts inside under pressure from Pineda. Ball gets rolled out to the right hand side to De Winter. Flicks it inside. So they try and work their way forward up this left hand side. Crossfield pass headed away. Mexico try and push down the left hand side, but it's a loose header and it go out for a throw in on this near side. Taken quickly by De Kuiper. Brighton defender throws it to Witsel. Crossfield pass out square from him. Out to De Winter. Out to the right hand edge, finding Castagna. Back to De Winter again, under pressure from Jimenez on the edge of the 18-yard box. Has to go back to Sells and does. Ball out to Witsel in this near side, 18 yards away from goal. Axel Witsel plays it back into the 18-yard box, finding Ngoy. Back to Witsel again, under pressure, moves it forward. Ball played in the central left-hand channel. Looking to flick it forward was De Kuiper. Out to the right-hand side, finding Castagna. Looking to push up over halfway. He does do so, up 10 yards. In that centre right-hand channel now, out to the right-hand side. Moving forward is Castagna, drifting backwards, trying to find a hole and gain a lead here, Belgium. Ball shifts out to the centre left-hand channel, 5 yards inside the Mexico half. Ball with Kevin De Bruyne, one touch ball forward, back to De Bruyne again on this near side, back to De Kuiper, into Witsel. 5 yards away from the halfway line, ball is rifled back to Sells, who's halfway inside the Belgian half and flicks into the centre right-hand channel, 10 yards in front of the halfway line. Ball up and forward, looking to play the ball forwards. There was a foul as well on Openda. And Belgium with a free kick inside the Mexico half. It's just inside the centre circle. And it's flicked out to the right-hand side. Openda limping just a little bit. And a bit of a collision with Lyra. As Belgium had the ball on their right hand side with Castagna. Ball flicked inside on the centre circle. Ball cross looking for down the left hand side. De Bruyne comes diving in as they try to flick the ball forward for a crossfield pass as he goes sliding into Pineda. And goes down clutching his hand. And that's just what he landed on as he went down. And then a stamp, accidental stamp from De Bruyne on the top of Pineda's hand, and that's why he was holding his hand. The referee isn't going to give anything more than a free kick to the home side. Completely accidental by Kevin De Bruyne. Not sure where else he's got to put his foot there. As they try and break down this near side Mexico, but they lose the ball out immediately. And Belgium have possession on this near side. Ball hooked forward down their left. They run out for a throw in, and Belgium have it this time as Openda pushes Montes into the ball before it goes out of play. Taken quickly. Witsel. So plays the ball in centrally. Crossfield pass out to the right hand side, finding Castagna. Plays it infield. Looking to shift the ball forward 15 yards inside the Mexico half. Witsel in the centre circle. Flicks it to De Kuiper. Looking to shift out to the left. Has to go into the right. And Belgium trying to move the ball forward again with another foul. And a free kick, this time on Tielemans. He's brought down 15 yards inside the Mexico half. Brought down this time by Pineda. As they take it quickly. Ball up over the top. Looking to find Castagna on the edge of the 18-yard box. Looking to flick it in towards the far post, but it's too high over the top. Still with Belgium on the left-hand side. Flicked in by De Kuiper. Out to Witsel on the edge of the box. He shoots, and it's just wide of the left-hand post from about 25 yards out. Axel Witsel, the current Girona midfielder, hit it on the half volley, and this half has been a complete 180 compared to the first half so far. It was all Mexico going into half time, and it's all Belgium this time around. We're just waiting to see what they're going to do from the goal kick here. Belgium, ball hooked up long, looking to break centrally up over the halfway line, driving forward, ball out to the right hand side. Gallardo looking to play the ball backwards and darts, finding Sanchez. He flicks it back onto the halfway line under pressure from Openda. De Bruyne wins it back for Belgium, looking to hit back on the counter attack. There's a player down. It'll be a free kick to Belgium, a little bit higher up the field, as there was a foul in the build-up play. It looks like it could be a bit of a bad one, but the player in question has been held onto his feet. I think it is Openda who was brought down. And he is now limping away again. And it could be a drop ball here. No, it's not a drop ball. It's a free kick to Belgium. Well, the referee was holding it. Look, he's going to give a drop ball decision. We played 10 minutes of the first 10 minutes of the second half. Just looking back on what happened there with the foul. Couldn't quite see it on the replay. Ball is back underway. Belgium have it on the halfway line, under pressure. Oncoming Mexico attacker doesn't win the ball, but he came very, very close. Now Belgium look to break down the right hand side, this time with Luca Baggio having to cut back inside this time, looking to drive forward and across, finding Tielemans on the edge of the centre circle, flicks it to Witsel to his right hand side, plays the ball forward to De Bruyne, then out to the right hand side to Castagna, back inside to De Bruyne, crossfield pass from him, looking to find an attacker, headed away and then cleared by Mexico down this left hand side, driving forward, looking to get further up the field is Fidelago, gives it back to Gallardo, plays the ball low down to the halfway line, but it's a loose pass and Belgium win it back this time. De Winter in the middle, flicks it out to the right hand side, Castagna flicks it back inside to De Winter, he gives it to Ngoy, out to De Bruyne in the left back position, looking to push forward up over halfway, running 15 yards, plays it forward 10, nice little flick from De Kuiper, but it's intercepted by Mexico, and they look to push forward with Quinones, but he jukes past the defence and drives forward, looking to flick it out to the right hand side, still running is Quinones, flicks it to his left hand side, down to the edge of the 18-yard box, crossing is over the top and well wide, and just about kept in play, but Axel Witsel's down in the background, still with Mexico here though, with Sanchez on the edge of the box on the right hand side. De Bruyne complains, one touch pass to Sanchez, looking to cross it in low, it's cleared away, and still with Mexico on this near side. Fidelago looking to push the ball down the right hand side, he's brought down, referee says play on, 2 players down injured for the time being, and the ball is eventually hooked out of play, and De Bruyne is furious at Lira, who pushes him in return. Bit of pushing and shoving with Openda getting involved, as well as is Quinones. He's on a yellow card, he's got to be careful. Montes involved, the captain for Mexico. Gallardo getting in there, Castagna getting involved, talking to the referee. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Just looking back on the replay as to what happened, and Witsel came charging in on Quinones, and he's just the way he's actually, Witsel's gone down holding his face. He flicked up arm from Quinones, and then it was De Bruyne on Pineda, just coming in from behind and just taking his legs away from underneath him. So 2 players down, injured for the time being, 4-1 for each side, and the players have been separated. It's been a feisty affair for a friendly. Maybe that cold Chicago air. As there will be a throw in on this near side to be taken by Mexico. It was Belgium that put the ball out last, and the ball gets back to given back to Matt Sells, and Belgium can restart on this near side. De Kuiper, 25 yards out, gives it back to Ngoy, back to Kuiper again, looking to push it forward. They still have it with Witsel, driving out down this near side, looking to get over the halfway line, trying to cut it inside, losing out, and bringing down the Mexico midfielder, being Lyra. It's a free kick to the home side in all white, apart from their socks in dark green. So we're up to the We're just shy of the hour mark. In the central left channel, shy of the centre circle. Ball flicked in centrally, out to this near side. Under pressure, ball hooked long, looking for Jimenez, headed away, still with Belgium, under pressure from De Bruyne. Mexico with it back over on the left hand side. Pushing forward is Sanchez, shifts it out inside. They try and push down this left hand side here, Mexico. Montez looking to shift it forward, finding Quinonez, ball to Jimenez, loses out to De Kuiper. De Bruyne pushing forward, he's had the ball won off him, and Mexico can win it back on this near side as they try and push forward with Jimenez. The right back position, Raul Jimenez shifts the ball back to Montez, into Vasquez, up over halfway, out to the left hand side finding Fidalgo, looking to shift the ball forward, 25 yards out, ball shifted back another 5, inside to Lyra, to the central left hand channel to Montez, out to the left hand side finding Gallardo, he drives forward, 30 yards away from goal, lays it off to Fidalgo, looks to shift it inside, 2 options, plays it back 10 yards, and Mexico drift back into the centre circle with Montez, out into the centre left channel, back into Montez again, on the right hand side, a 4-man change coming up for Belgium, as they win the ball back. Castagna pushing forward, up over halfway, drifting out to left hand side, finds Witsel. So he drifts in that centre left hand channel, finding De Kuiper, who just about keeps hold of the ball as it's shifted back 20 yards to Ngoy. Back square out to the right hand side with De Winter to Castagna on the right wing. Back to De Winter again. And all the way back to Sells inside the 18-yard box under pressure from Jimenez. Gets the ball out from under his feet. Just the ball up to the right hand side, up over halfway. Openda can't win the ball back, and Mexico have it on their far side. Looking to shift the ball inside, doing so. One touch from Quinonez. As they look to push forward, driving through the defence. Quinonez again shifts out to the right hand side. Cross back into him. One touch shot is very, very far wide of the far post. He's looking to add one to his tally. He's Julian Quinonez. It's a one-touch pass to him, and he hit it first time, but it was always drifting to the left-hand side. And there's going to be multiple changes for Belgium. There's about 5 substitutes ready on this near side. There's a bit of confusion going on, and I think Mexico have won themselves a corner. Belgium trying to play from out the back, getting themselves in all sorts of trouble. Ngoy the culprit. Mexico win themselves a corner on this near side. It's going to be Gutierrez to swing this one in. And does do so towards the near post. Headed away. And as far as De Bruyne on the edge of the box, flick forward out to the left-hand side, comes off of Gutierrez, and Belgium win themselves a free kick, a throw in, just as they make 4 substitutions. Goetz comes off, Doku comes on. Just seeing who else is coming off. Tielemans is coming off, as is Axel Witsel. And Nana comes on for Tielemans. So one Aston Villa player for another. Meunier on for Timothy Castagna. Doku comes on as well. He comes on for Mika Götze. And there's one more change in there, just waiting for it to be confirmed. And that is Openda off, and Kitikare comes on for him. And Raskin on for Witsel, so 5 changes. As Belgium to push forward again this time, out to the ball, whipped out to the left hand side, finding Man City's Jeremy Doku, driving forward, up towards the edge of the 18-yard box, 2 defenders with him, looking to cut the ball inside, finding De Bruyne, gives it back to Doku, 30 yards out, looking to run down the byline, cuts it back onto his right foot, beats the defenders, flicks it out to this left hand side, as they try and find a way through here. Belgium out with Doku on the left again, further back than he picked the ball. He's hacked down by Sanchez, and a yellow card for him. And Sanchez, the goal scorer, Jorge Sanchez, in the book for a sliding tackling on Doku, catching him on the top of his foot. And that's a free kick to Belgium in a dangerous position. No changes either for the home side, nothing coming up as of yet. About 35 yards out. Standing over it, Kevin De Bruyne. And Luca Baggio as well. It's whipped in short, cleared away, only back to Rangel in a really unorthodox way by Lira. Ball flicked out to the left hand side to Gallardo. Hooked up long, flicked back by Jimenez. Ball looked up, looking to go out to the right hand side, but Fulham striker's in an offside position as the ball came forward to him. Mexico looking more dangerous. The only other fixture going on now in this international friendly series is Canada versus Tunisia, and it is 0-0 between those two sides. As the ball is with Ngoy, crossfield pass out to the right hand side, looking to push forward here Mexico as they win the ball back off Belgium down this left hand side. So try and work the ball forward. Ball played back inside this time. Ball up over the top, up to the right hand side to Quinones on the edge of the 18-yard box. Through ball played through. And oncoming defender from Belgium is fouled. I think it's Ngoy. He's hacked down and he's helped up by De Kuiper. Ball played in by Pineda. Looking for Gutierrez, just sticks a leg out and catches Ngoy. And Belgium have themselves a free kick inside their own 18-yard box. And they are readying one substitution, Belgium. Or Mexico, I should say, sorry. As Belgium try and work their way up their left-hand side. The ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Rangel, under pressure. Flicks it out to Montes on the edge of the 18-yard box. Under pressure from De Bruyne. Gives it back to Rangel. Ball flicked out long up to the halfway line. Flicked back in by Belgium. So as Mexico trying to flick it out to the left-hand side with Gallardo. Ball fed inside this time. Nice little pass through the feet of the Mexico defender as they try and work their way forward. But it's a loose pass picked up by De Winter. And the ball is hooked out and up over the top by Sells. Flicked on by De Bruyne. So they try and play the ball forward. Through ball looking for the striker is cut out. And Mexico can move forward as Ketelare was very, very close to getting on the end of that one. And Mexico will get a foul as well. And free kick as Pineda's brought down again on this right hand side. Mexico trying to play forward as a yellow card brandished as well. As Pineda couldn't squirm his pass to Kuiper without being brought down. That's a yellow card for Maxim De Kuiper. We're approaching the last 20 minutes. Obed Vargas comes on for Alvaro Figalago, and Gonzalez comes on for Raul Jimenez, who doesn't get his goal for Mexico this time around. A few more changes taking place as Alex Vega comes on for Quinones and Reyes comes on for Sanchez, who is on a yellow card. So Israel Sanchez on for, and Roberto Alvaro comes on for Pineda. So a fair few changes for Mexico. Vega is one of them. Pineda comes off for Alvaro. 5 changes each for both sides. Of course, Belgium made 8 changes into this game. Ball out on the left-hand side with Gallardo up to the halfway line. Mexico trying to find a way forward, being hounded back deep inside their own half, up to the edge of the 18-yard box, back to Rangel on the edge of the 6-yard box, looking to play the ball long and low up over the top down to the left-hand side. Ball fed inside, looking to move towards the halfway line, having to shift it back inside, having to go back instead, this time to Vasquez. Montez, and out to the right-hand side. As Mexico try and find a way forward, having to fight off De Bruyne. Ball shifted out to the left-hand side, finding Gallardo 10 yards inside the Belgium half as they try and move the ball forward out to the left-hand side. Ball went out of play. It'll be a throw into Mexico, deep in Belgium's half. Referee indicating for a water break, and that's what we're going to have with 20 minutes left to play. And it's been a game of two halves, if you want to put it that way. I know it's cliche, but Mexico were all over Belgium in the first half, go 1-0 up within the first 20 minutes, and Belgium flipped the script and come out of the traps quickest, getting themselves on the score sheet within the first 2 minutes of the second half. Luca Baggio getting a fantastic strike into the bottom left-hand corner, up over the top of the goalkeeper Raul Rangel, who hasn't had a great game when he has been called upon. Both sides taking on fluids for the last 20 minutes of this game. Mexico taking some extra notes from their managerial team, as it's just gone 9:30 in Chicago. Clocks went forward over there a couple of weeks ago. They're into American summertime. And as both sets of players taken on fluids and are back out on the field of play. Although it is still pretty cold in Chicago at the moment. It's not quite summer weather there just yet. 6 degrees, currently feeling like 0 degrees Celsius on the lake shore facing Lake Michigan. Free throw in to be taken on the far side by Gallardo into the 18-yard box. Referee deems, well, not happy with it, wants it to be taken again. And then the throw in is taken by Gallardo. Eventually, ball inside the 18-yard box. Flick back to Gallardo again on the left-hand edge, losing out to this Belgian defence. They try and work the ball out this right-hand side this time. With De Winter, shifts it across to Ngoy, pushing forward. Flicks it back across to De Winter again, to try and move their way forward, halfway inside their own half. Mounier in the centre right-hand channel. Plays it forward 5 yards, receives it back, plays it square to the left-hand side. Diagonal pass forward. They try and keep pushing forward here. Do Belgium. Ball up onto the right-hand side, parallel the edge of the 18-yard box, but the referee has deemed that ball to have gone out of play. Throw into Mexico. Over on that left-hand side to be taken by Gallardo, the Toluca defender, looking to throw the ball down the line. No real options moving forward. It's a rash throw forward. It goes out of play for another throw to Mexico. Another change for Belgium as Statin comes on for Luca Baggio. Change made during the water break a couple of minutes ago, as Gallardo looks to throw the ball down the line, and Salamanca's comes on for Kevin De Bruyne. So 2 changes for Belgium, and a Kuiper comes off for Sace. So 3 changes for Belgium during the water break as they try and move the ball forward, intercepted by Mexico. Ball played inside as Ngoy is off, as well as Vet comes on for him. So 4 changes for Belgium, 5 now as De Baas comes on for De Winter. So 10 changes overall for Belgium. All those changes made during the water break, which is why I'm only saying them now. So we're into the last quarter of this game, 15 to go, not including injury time. Mexico try and work the ball down the right hand side. Ball flicked inside. The receiving player was fouled. A yellow card brandished for the Belgium number 18, Joachim Seys, who's only just come onto the field of play. It's actually Arthur Theate that's been given the yellow card for a foul on Gutierrez. So free kick for Belgium. Mexico looking to flip the ball in from the right hand side, 40 yards out. If they're going to try and get an opportunity to get a goal, now would be a good time to do it for the home side. 2 standing over the top of it. Ball flicked in towards the far post, but it runs all the way through and out for a goal kick to Belgium in the last 15 minutes of the half. To be taken quickly by Sells out to the right hand side. Centre right hand channel. Ball flicks back inside. Belgium moving forward. Shifting out to Theate. Then back to Sells, the only player left on the field that started the game. Plays it square to Theate to his left hand side. Finding Seys. Trying to flick the ball forward. Kept in play as it ricocheted off a Mexico attacker. But Doku trying to keep the ball in play. It's actually come off him last. Mexico throw on this near side. Taken by Reyes. Or is it looking to throw it backwards? No real movement. Finds movement going forward instead. Ball flipped back to Reyes. 25 yards out. Played down the line. It's Theate getting involved again, but Doku wins the ball. Mexico take it off him though, and they can give the ball away themselves. Little crossfield pass looking for the run on this left hand side. Intercepted this time. And now Mexico with the ball on the centre circle, look to push their way forward. Ball played diagonally to the right hand side. Flicked on by Doku. Ball flicked up loose, looking for the run of Doku again, who shoves Reyes out the way, wins the ball back and twists turns, takes on 2 Mexico defenders before winning a foul on this near side. He's looked dangerous when he's had the ball, Doku, but can go quiet. It has been a little bit quiet at times. Ball flicked out to the right hand side, 5 yards inside their own half. Belgium flick it back inside to Theate. Out to the right hand channel again. Looking to go wide, does go wide, out to the right wing. Ball pushed in forward, beats 1 defender. As they shift it back another 15 yards inside their own half. Ball played in square. And now they push forward here, Belgium. Up over halfway in the central channel. Driving forward, beating 1 defender. Brought down by another. Referee says play on. And Mexico look to push forward. 15 yards inside the Belgium half. But Belgium win the ball back after the initial pass was flicked on. And Metzel's duking and dancing with the ball. Eventually hooks the ball up towards halfway. And headed back forward by Mexico. Out to Gallardo on the left hand side. Ball put up over the top. Finding Vasquez. And back to Gallardo again. Left hand side, now in the central channel with Montes. Ball played forward. One back by Belgium in the centre of the park. Ball flicked into the centre right position. Trying to move forward but losing the ball. And Mexico win it back on their left hand side. Shifted back from Gallardo to Montes. Inside to Vasquez. Reyes looking for an option. Ball played forward. Up towards the halfway line, intercepted again this time. Out to Doku on the left hand side. Into Seys. Into the central left hand position on the halfway line. Ball played forward 20 yards. Looking for the run of Doku. Finding Doku on the left hand side. Looking to go past his defender. He's got 2 matched up with him. Looking to break into the box. Play back 10 yards, looking to cross the ball in, dinked up over the top, landing in the 6-yard box on this left-hand side, ushered out, back to Doku again, outside the box on the left-hand side, Jukes, one movement then down to the byline on the left-hand side, cross ball in, it's low, and cleared out, and the ball had already gone out of play before Doku had crossed the ball in, and the referee has given a goal kick to Mexico. 11 minutes left on the clock for this one. Mexico 1, Belgium 1. And Belgium looking more likely to grab themselves a winner between now and the end of the tie. Mexico have got to play Ghana, Australia and Serbia in friendlies before the World Cup takes place in June. As we're back underway, ball hooked up on Mexico's left-hand side. The goal kick from Rangel goes out for a throw into Belgium on their right-hand side. It's been taken by Meunier. Ball hooked up long, one back by Mexico in the centre of the park. So try and shift it backwards this time, finding Vasquez. Ball shifted out to the left-hand side. Gallardo breaks through the defence, driving forward, feeds it inside. As they try and break through this stubborn Belgian defence, but they win it back with Doku. Flicks it out to Sace on the left-hand side. Ball played forward, driving forward now Belgium. Ball kept in play on this near side, put through into the left-hand corner, finding Doku on the edge of the 18-yard box. Back to Sace again. 25 yards out, looking to cross the ball in with the right foot. Crossed in, cleared away. Out to the right-hand side of the box, still with Belgium on this right-hand side, looking to push into the right-hand corner. Cross goes in again. There's no one there, and it's a rushed back pass to Rangel from Reyes, and Belgium have got themselves a corner. A really unnecessary rush back pass under no pressure, Reyes. I thought maybe he had a defender with him, or an attacker with him, and he's flicked it back to Rangel, and it's luckily for him wide of the post, but the Mexican goalkeeper was scrambling to keep it in and wasn't able to do so. Onana getting involved with Gutierrez, who dwarfs every single Mexico player around him. Do Onana in there, ball whipped in towards the far post, headed down by Onana, and it's all the way up to, it rolls to Rangel, who collects it under no real pressure. Less than 8 minutes left of this one. Still 1-1 between these two sides. If it ends level after 90 minutes, that is that. Mexico with it with Vasquez. Halfway inside their own half, centre left-hand channel. Back inside to Montes. Under a bit of pressure, has to move forward. Finds Reyes on the right-hand side. Ball fed inside, back to Montes again. Ball played forward, one back by Belgium. As Sace wins it off Thate, who was running for it. Sace says to leave it. As Belgium looks to push forward in the centre right position. 15 yards shy of the halfway line, back to the right hand side. Into Thate. Long ball from him up over the top, looking for the runner Doku. It's chested back to Rangel, who had come out to meet it. We are about to see another substitution for Mexico. Sanchez being readied. There's the ball with Rangel in the 6-yard box. Flicked out to the centre right position. Out to the right hand side to Reyes in the right hand corner. Ball hooked up long. 30 yards into the central position for Mexico. As the ball's chipped up long again. One back by Thate. Onana moves the ball forward. They flick it out to the left hand side. Belgium driving forward. They try and find the ball out to the left-hand side, finding Doku with a loose pass. Sace, Doku, back to Sace. Tries to shift the ball into the middle, finding the towering figure of Onana. Shifts the ball out to the right-hand side. Driving forward this time. Shifts it out to Sace on the right-hand side. Back to Doku again on this near side. Cuts it inside, can't get past Reyes with a sliding tackle. Belgium still have it on this near side, into the middle of Thate. He looks to shift it out to the left-hand side, into the centre left channel, feeds it into Onana, inside the centre circle, shifts the ball forward out to the right-hand side. Belgium can't keep hold of it. Mexico win it, and then there's a foul. I think that's on Vasquez. It is on Vasquez. Just a little bit of a late challenge on him, catching his ankle. Might need a little bit of treatment, but he seems to be able to shake it off, as we are seeing a change with Eric Sanchez coming on for Brian Gutierrez. It looks like it's just the one change from Mexico. Belgium do have a lot more substitutes to play with than Mexico do. 6 minutes left of the 90. Mexico to take the free kick with Vasquez. Flicks it inside, finding Montes to Reyes. Ball flicked inside. It's a loose pass. Belgium win it back over on their right hand side. 25 yards out, overlap on the right. Looking to cross it infield. Still under pressure, finding the overlap with Mounier. He goes back over the halfway line with a loose pass again into Theate in the central position. Ball played out to the right hand side. Mounier inside again. Onana back to Theate. 20 yards inside their own half. Flicked out square to the right hand side. Looking to play the ball forward up 30 yards, doing so. Back again onto the halfway line. Out to Mounier on the right hand side. Pushing forward and inside. Ball chipped up over the top. It's a loose pass. Eventually there's another foul as well. And this one was on Vasquez again. This time it was number 19 for Belgium, that being Stassin. Rangel to take this one. Come forward by about 30 yards. Rolls the ball another 5. Just to get a bit more distance in this one. Rangel, ball up over the top. It's a deep one down Mexico's left hand side. Still with Mexico. And there's a handball in there and or a foul. The referee gives a free kick. Theate back to Sells. Inside the 18-yard box. Theate goes back into a central right position in the 18-yard box. Ball played forward to Onana. One touch pass from him out to the left hand side. Sace flicks it back to Theate. In the central left position, drifting inside. Belgium still moving forward, trying to bring the ball out to the right hand side. That's a horrible pass, and Mexico win it back down the left hand side, pushing forward up to the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to flick it back inside. Doing so, finding Sanchez. He loses possession, and Belgium can look to break. Doku can't keep hold of the ball. Mexico win it back. Reyes driving forward, 35 yards out, flicks it out to the right hand side. Can Mexico get one more out on this near side? 18 yards away, ball played infield. It's cleared by Belgium, and now they can push forward down this left hand side as they drive forward up over the halfway line, cutting inside. It's 3 against 3. Out to Doku on the left hand side. One touch pass through into the left hand side of the 18-yard box. Back to Doku on the edge of the box. Flicks it onto his right foot under pressure from Reyes. Goes back to Onana. Halfway inside the Mexico half. Flicks it out to the left hand side again. Sace inside for Belgium. Ball flicked out to the right hand side. Now inside the centre circle with Theate. Out to Sace on the left hand side. Trying to move the ball forward and slowly. Ball chipped inside, finding Doku. Looking to shift the ball out to the right hand side. Belgium looking for one more towards the end of this one. Ball, I was going to say through ball through. And it runs all the way out for a goal kick to Mexico. It's a wasted chance really for Belgium to get a shot on goal. But with less than 2 minutes to go of the 90, through ball out to the, trying to find a player on the byline. Just saw the ball go out of play for a goal kick. And Mexico can get rid of this one. From Rangel, ball hooked up forward. It's one back by Mexico out on this near side. Ball hooked up towards halfway. Through the legs of a Belgian defender. Trying to play forward, doesn't beat Theate. As Belgium have the ball in the centre right position, feeds the ball back inside to Thiasse again. So it's Sace to his left, decides to go to his right hand side. Pushing forward diagonally out to the right hand side, up over halfway. Plays the ball out to the right hand byline. Back over into Belgium's half. 10 yards inside, ball pushed forward, looking to play it inside, intercepted by Mexico. Now they can push forward down their left hand channel. Forward the ball inside, looking to break through the defence. Belgium win it back and the referee is given a free kick in the process. Into the last minute of the 90, waiting to see how long we've got left of this one. With all the changes we've had, probably another 5 or so minutes at the very least. Mexico with a free kick, 40 yards out. 30 seconds left of the 90, not including the additional time added on. Taken quickly in towards the box, doesn't beat the first defender, cleared away. Belgium looking to break down the right hand side. They get up to the right hand byline. Inside their own half, it's a loose pass. Mexico win it back and give it all back to Rangel in the D. Ball hooked up long by him, up over the halfway line. Mexico looking to get one more before this one runs out. Referee gives a free kick, and they can restart Belgium with Onana on the edge of the centre circle. 4 minutes of added time to go to wrap this one up for either side. Onana, ball flicked back inside to Mounier. Inside again to the left to Thiasse, drifting across the left hand side, looking to find Doku, beats 2 defenders, feeds the ball through. Belgium looking to break the ball in on the left hand side. Low cross in is cleared and Mexico get it away, only as far as Doku, 30-40 yards out. He pushes forward, tries to get the ball onto his right foot, shifting, twisting, turning. That stirs the defender in front of him and he can't get the ball past him, and Reyes looks to push the ball forward, so he tries to turn himself but gives the ball away. And now Belgium can push forward down this left hand side, ball into the box down the left, but it's a good interception by Reyes, who wins the ball back. And now they can get the ball up and away, cleared by Sanchez. It's a loose pass and back to Belgium in possession with Doku. Now Sace 10 yards back, looking to shift it forward, 25 yards away, cutting inside on the edge of the box, trying to get through 3 defenders, unable to get it through the defence. And Mexico just about get it away with Sanchez from the left hand side. Mexico can't get the ball out of their own half, and Belgium have it on this near side. Doku cutting inside, duking past 1 tackle. We've had a minute 30 of the 4. Still with Doku, nice through ball out to the left hand corner, looking to cross the ball in. It doesn't beat the first defender, still in play. Doku tries to shift the ball into the penalty area, and that's a free kick for a handball from Jeremy Doku on the edge of Mexico's penalty box. And Mexico's defence holding firm. Onana having some words with the referee. Rangel told to hurry up and to push the ball back as well by tonight's man in the middle. Rangel. He's 5 yards outside of his own box. Hook ball long, up 70 yards, headed back towards the halfway line, brought down by a Mexico midfielder in the centre of the park. Mexico looking to get one more, trying to push the ball forward. Belgium win it back out to the right hand side. They try and work the ball forward up to the halfway line. Gallardo wins it back but loses out, and now Belgium can push forward up the right hand side. Ball fed inside, shifted back inside again as they move the ball out to the left, halfway inside their own half, out to Doku on the left hand side, on the edge of the 18-yard box, looking to shift it inside, tries to beat 2 defenders, beats 1, can't get past the second one, that being Reyes. He shifts the ball forward, it's a poor pass from him. Belgium still with the ball in the penalty box, calls for handball. Ball goes out for a corner, so it's cleared away by Eric Sanchez. And just looking back on the replay, and was it a handball? No, it comes off the head of Sanchez, who's quite low to the ground. 30 seconds left. Last chance for Belgium. Corner in from the left hand side towards the far post, punched away by Rangel. still with Belgium on this right hand side. Power of the 18-yard box. Assistant on the far side puts his flag in the air. Referee ignores it. Still with Belgium. Cross in is cleared. And Doku gets on the end of it. Still 35 yards away from goal. 10 seconds left. Pushing forward is Jeremy Doku. On the edge of the box. Has a shot. And it's straight to Rangel, who goes down, clutching it. And that should be the last of tonight's action here in Chicago. As Raul Rangel gets the ball out, rolls it out. And that should be the end of the game. And it is. Its final whistle. It has been blown here in Chicago. A game where both teams had chances to win it. It's a game where both teams looked comfortable in each half. First half it was all Mexico, and they did get a 1-0 lead thanks to Sanchez 19 minutes into the first half. And then Belgium came flying out of the traps in the second. Luca Bacchio getting on the score sheet within 1 minute of the second half. And it ends here level in Chicago. Mexico have 3 more friendlies left before their World Cup campaign starts. Whereas for Belgium, and for both sides as well, they will go into the domestic football next week as they see out the rest of their seasons. Belgium have still got 2 more friendlies to play before their World Cup campaign starts against Egypt. In the US, they start their campaign in Seattle, but they've got to play Croatia and Tunisia. Whereas Mexico, they've got 3 more friendlies left. They've got Ghana, Australia and Serbia before their campaign kicks off on the 11th of June against South Africa at the Estadio Azteca. But it ends here in Chicago at Soldier Field. Mexico 1, Belgium 1.